There we go. It's on. We're rolling.
Well, how do you start this? You need to
start what? What do you mean we need to open?
Start talking.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey everybody, welcome to do something like that.
Usually start it off.
Go ahead, Leonard. What episode?
No,
I don't even know what episode we're at.
Andrew usually starts it off.
This is the all new improved.
Put the mic to your face. It's on, you fucking asshole.
We can delete this till we start.
No, we are starting. It's rolling. We're not deleting shit. There's no editing involved here. Unless you say the PM or the N word. None of that shit. Because if we're going to put it on YouTube, you can't say that stuff.
Okay.
You actually can say anything.
You can?
YouTube is super sensitive.
Right, you can't say anything.
You can't.
Right,
say
that's what I said.
anything.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
that's
like,
what I said. Yeah.
But like.
Because they'll demonetize it right away.
Yeah, you have to beep the whole podcast.
The podcast is back.
There you go.
As you can see, we have some former guests, and we have a new location. Yeah.
Thank you, Big Lou, for letting us do that here. We appreciate it, man.
It's too bad about Andrew, but
yeah, it's all right. You know, you get burnt out with shit. It's just the way it goes.
Yeah, we've had a few obstacles thrown our way, all of us, and we've overcome them and decided the best thing to do is, get back to basics.
Keep moving forward.
Keep on swimming, keep on swimming.
Thank you, Nate,
swimming.
for coming over here and setting up the camera.
Yeah, for sure. I got you
want to
guys.
film it?
Oh yeah, so Nate's here.
He's the only Asian I know that can help with that.
I'm here, so let the
This
people,
is your,
let the
how
people
many,
be triggered by my voice.
Oh, of course. How many appearances is this for you on the podcast now?
I think this is my fourth.
Fourth? And Lou's got
three. This is my third one.
Yeah.
And then I have Dumbo here.
Appreciate you.
Dumbo, who left early at the Memorial Day
We left
party. Why?
Their clothes on.
So it was fun while we were here.
It was fun.
It was fun while we were here. We wanted to see what was really going on, and we did see. And that's all we needed to see. And we went and did our own thing.
Yeah. And
Such as?
Bunch of doubting motherfuckers you guys are, man. All you.
Well, I don't like.
When did I say?
Not you. I'm saying like Andrew and him and
you fucking came through.
Both Andrews.
100%. More than I thought. I could not believe that there had to have been 20 fucking girls in this house, guests in this house.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really know about all the because I thought they mentioned stuff like girls and stuff. I didn't know what girls meant. I didn't know that because I've never.
You know what girls?
Is that a Freudian slip?
We're dealing with this fuck.
I'm talking about like hookers and stuff. I didn't.
Is that a Freudian slip?
The girls I hang out with are fun. We'll leave it at that.
But so when you guys told me girls, and I'm just like, okay, there's girls. Like I didn't put one and one together or one and two, whatever you want to say.
Yeah. And everybody was asking for a video of the antics at night, but you said they were uncomfortable, being on camera and.
Well, hopefully
they asked for more money to be on camera.
The fucking one poor Alicia's fucking horrified because fucking she's getting bombarded on her fucking Instagram. Did you fuck Jason? You fuck my buddy Jason? This Jason? This?
Oh, so that's why she hasn't returned our call?
What's that?
Oh, Ashley.
No, Alicia's the one that the little Cuban girl with the big boobs that whipped their boobs out and he put it on Instagram.
Okay.
I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah, getting bombarded.
Yeah, she's getting bombarded by the trolls and by the maniacs asking all kinds of questions, and she's like, she didn't know how to fucking handle it.
Yeah. Wow.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, exactly. When you get,
I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't even respond to them.
People don't know.
People saw those big fake titties. That nice rack.
Yeah. About all anybody's gonna see is what they saw on Jason's Instagram. That's it.
He's like, I lasted for 5 minutes. Pretty good for a beginner.
No.
Had a good time. Had a really
and
good time.
we all just watched the video. It's confirmed Jason did get laid.
And what he said,
you could take our word for it.
And it was a black girl.
5, 10, 15 minutes though.
But he got laid it was over in 10 seconds. Give him 15 if we're generous, but that's it. So.
Well, she blew him for a little bit too. So
For a little bit.
I think she was on top for 40 seconds, but. He came. She said he came when she was on top.
Well, she knows how to ride. Trust me.
Yeah. Hey, it's just.
I got a couple friends that knows that she knows how to ride.
She purposely moved that way so that he could come as fast as possible.
Exactly. She can get the fuck out of there.
I mean,
it was
probably doesn't really matter too much if you don't ever get laid,
Yeah, true.
Fucking any movement would probably be like,
Yeah, exactly.
It's true. Well, I'm happy for the kid, you know? That's probably the only pussy he'll ever feel in his whole life.
I don't know about that.
You don't know? You think like a woman? Maybe, I don't know.
Well, down the line, he'll pay for it again. Those hookers will fuck anybody.
Again, he
You
didn't pay
think
for it the
Jason
first
will
time.
pay for it?
I don't think Jason pays for anything.
That's true.
He's like, I hope this will happen again soon. Had a really good time. He's not gonna pay for pussy.
You know. Well, So what do you think about his crazy manager?
I never met him. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the guy has gotten in over his head. He didn't realize how
I think he does now.
bad the fucking trolls are. Yeah, I asked Jason about him the other day at the gym. I said, "Where's your manager?" I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the manager probably saw money signs everywhere, dollar signs. Oh, he has a following. Oh, we
Right.
can make money. The whole
Correct.
cancer shit was the biggest
And now you
bullshit.
notice he's not saying a fucking word about that.
No.
He just totally blew that off.
Lightsabers for kids? Like, come on.
I can't believe you pulled that shit.
You can't. That's what I told him too. I'm like, you can't lie about that shit.
The GoFundMe was shut down like within an hour. It was done.
You know, we made an agreement. I get to film his
His session?
losing his virginity, and I would pay for him to go to California. And I made a stipulation. I said, if you're in shape, I'm not paying for you to go to fucking California out of shape. I'm not going to sponsor a bodybuilder that fucking doesn't come in shape. I refuse to do that. Good. So he obviously is not getting in shape. Now he's fucking messaging me all the time for, can you pay my phone bill? Can you pay my rent?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he had like a fucking
Welcome to
$300.
the club.
I'm not your dad, dude.
No, he'll try. He can't. I mean, hey, you
God
never
bless
know.
me. She go into
He's
sales.
like the cheapest son of a bitch I've
Well, if he
ever met.
gets in shape, he could write his own ticket with anybody, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
We've told him that for years. He's too fucking lazy. He can't.
Get in shape, so you just follow a step-by-step process. I find it simple, actually.
Yeah, as long as you follow the process, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's also a thing called appetite, and your appetite kicks in. Like I got, what happened to me here the last couple of days. Just like just want to eat.
Well, you were dieting for how long before that hit you?
8 weeks.
Lou, are you craving fats or carbs?
Carbs.
Yeah. Your body craves because you're working out too. I mean,
Yeah, I'm dwindling away.
Is Jason ever doing like a real workout? Or is
No.
he just in the gym like, oh man, you have to take me out for lunch?
he worked out with me a few times last week, and
I saw it.
he actually lifted, but he could not finish. He cannot finish the fucking workout. He'll just stop if we're not filming. He'll be like, "Okay, I'm good with this. I'm not going to do anymore. I don't want to get injured." I'm like, Jason,
He thinks that
you're doing fucking one warm up and 3 working sets. How hard is that?
He thinks that drugs will
That's it.
magically change his body. The Skittles. It's Skittle time, and who knows?
Well, they will if you actually lift and eat properly.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm
the
saying
key.
He thinks
You can't just take shit and sit
He
down.
thinks
Oh,
that
I
you
know.
can take Skittles, and then you'll magically look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's a lost cause, dude. There's no helping the fucking guy.
Who? Never heard of her.
Who?
What are you doing?
We got a new mascot, Kiara,
Just ignore.
the Mastiff.
Don't make eye contact, Olivia.
You could pet her. She's sweet.
She's got a neck like J. Michael Masters.
We have.
Just rip off my arm.
She could. She's a big dog.
She could like just fucking
She's a big dog.
kill me.
Lou's dog is the dog from Sandlot, a Mastiff.
But can you pet her? Like, can I pet her? Can I pet
Beast.
her?
It's a huge.
She's
dog.
She's calm now.
It actually has drool coming out of her mouth. Is it a he or her?
It's a female.
A female. It has drool coming out of her mouth.
Look, she's all excited.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on here?
Cool dog.
Like she sees new faces. Oh, she's gonna come check you guys out now. Easy.
Now, does that lower your blood pressure, Leonard, seeing a dog?
No, it sort of makes my heart race when I hear her growling.
You start petting her, she's going to want you to keep petting her.
Hey. Yeah, I
What
know.
was she doing?
She was about to start barking.
She sounds like a lion, actually, a
I
ferocious
that
lion.
I feel that she would step up to Lenny because Lenny's the big one.
You ever hear lions in a zoo? That's what she sounds like when she growls. It's like a lion.
I've never seen a lion.
She's massive.
You never seen a lion?
No,
She's
I've
100
never seen a
Why
lion.
don't you
What,
Google it,
115
Nate?
pounds?
No, I've seen a lion. But
Do you
I'm
know
saying
what a
person.
lion is? Google it.
Oh, Nate, are you going half retard on us again now?
Oh, every time I enter the little misfits realm, I become retarded.
Yeah,
Only
when you're around
2%.
Jason, your fucking IQ lowers
Only 1%
real quick.
retarded.
Just hope you don't become dog food, Nate.
Dog food?
That'll be a switch.
Fuck
Usually the Koreans eat the dogs. Now we might have a dog eat the
Actually,
Koreans.
the Chinese.
She's gonna stay away from you.
They have a fucking National Dog Eating Day.
It's Chinese, bro.
Nasty.
Yeah, it's gross.
You cookie cutter.
Who do the Koreans?
But they eat pussy.
All of them do. All of them.
I guess that's a good thing, huh?
The
Who doesn't?
Koreans, the Chinese.
Who doesn't eat pussy?
What's wrong, Mama?
Oh, so what's going on for July 4th? Other than the hot dog contest in New York that I'll be watching.
Why aren't you competing?
Oh, because dude, fuck that shit.
You give up all your rights when you
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah, I've gone over this.
Yeah, I don't know if you did on the podcast.
Yeah, well, like in order to eat at Nathan's hot dog contest in New York, Coney Island, you have to sign a waiver. You have to sign a contract, and the contract like binds you for 3 years in their league, which is called Major League Eating. And when you're in that league, you can no longer do any challenges that you win money off of. You can no longer do any other contest. You can only do their contest. And being in their contest, you're going up against people like Matt Stoney.
Never heard of her. Never heard of her.
Joey Chestnut?
Yes, I've heard of him.
Okay, yeah.
Her.
Joey Chestnut, like those.
Whatever happened to Kobayashi? He was the one that always won.
Oh no, he's still around. He just doesn't. He can't. He's not allowed to compete with MLE because there was like this contract thing that happened. So Kobayashi.
Wait,
does his own
what are we talking about?
Leonard's
We're talking
lost.
about
He doesn't
contest
wanna hear
eating.
this shit.
We're talking about contest eating right now. But anyways, what I did ask was, what's going on for 4th of July? Any barbecue with hookers and all that?
We'll be there. He's so mad.
She is massive. How
I
much does
say
she
do
weigh?
an all tranny barbecue.
Why don't we
4th
do a
of July.
barbecue at Leonard's house?
He's getting all worked up.
Let's
What,
do
eat
it, and I'll get some
cockroaches?
trannies over. Eat cockroaches.
Cockroaches,
and maggots.
rats, yeah, maggots. Put them on, like make a fire in the middle.
I
of
don't
your
have
place.
maggots anymore. I don't know if that's good or bad.
That's a good thing.
You
want
don't know if
maggots
that's
around.
good or fucking bad, Leonard.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
You get a lot of those, cockroach palmetto bugs, a lot. But then again, I have lizards in there now, so they eat those. So eat cockroaches in your house.
Hey, it's protein.
Hey, I challenge you to a cockroach eating contest,
You
Nate.
win.
Let's do it.
I said you win. I'm not even gonna eat one.
There's one right there in the corner.
Yeah, I see one in the corner.
Will you eat it?
Me? No, I won't.
Leonard.
Lenny, do it for the camera.
Hey.
Do it for the mince. The dog's very... she does not know how big she is.
No, she does not.
I can't believe you
wants
say
to-
she's
she
only
wants to get right
110
up- she wants
pounds.
to get right on top of me.
She's solid muscle.
Mama.
She'll put her paw on you and knock you over, man.
Yeah.
She thinks she's a puppy.
How can you get big with all that estrogen?
A good amount of testing.
She's trying to figure you two out. She doesn't know you two.
Hey.
They're the two strangers in the house, huh, Mama?
Just
Lou
know.
scares us because he's like acting like
Here we are doing the
I come in
podcast
peace.
Kiara's going to go freak out.
from Big Lou's new location with a new mascot, Kiara.
I come in peace. That's all I'm saying.
Just let her go through the process.
Watch her bite your fucking hand right off.
Hey, stop that shit.
Like Andrew Calora. Fucking meow man.
What did you do though to make her?
Oh boy.
Nothing. It's just in there.
You gotta pet her. You ignored her. Now she's pissed.
Kiara.
I told you
You
she would
guys
bite
don't
your fucking
understand.
hand off.
This dog is
She doesn't
huge.
like Asians, man.
He was standing in the garage and she saw him in the house. She didn't know. And she ran up and jumped up my truck
right,
and
any
she looked down and saw him.
Comments
man.
or questions, leave them below.
No, she never. No.
Oh, that's why she was like.
And she ran by him, not paying attention. She got up in the truck. Then she realized that someone was in the garage. She jumped down. I went to put the
Oh,
thing
my
on.
goodness.
I put the thing on her and she lunged and bit him in the forearm.
No, she's not big. She's massive. That's what she is. Like she's not
Massive.
big.
Yeah,
No,
she's
but
massive.
She's massive.
She's a mastiff. Massive
She's
mastiff.
Yeah.
So is there a? So
he really wants
you
another
guys?
barbecue. He really wants some hookers.
No. Are you? So you guys are going to? You guys are going to start filming the podcast now.
Yeah. What do you think
I'm talking to the podcast.
Kiara's licking my feet
again. Do the people
again.
of the podcast know?
She was licking my feet
No, I
earlier.
don't think they know yet.
Yeah, so that's why I'm talking about
We
it.
have to set up another channel, though. You're going to have to help me with that, too.
Okay,
I'm,
that's
What are you going to name
I'm
this
computer illiterate.
What
What are we going to name the channel, Leonard? The Delray MisFits Podcast. That's it.
Oh,
I shouldn't even ask you.
The Maniacs.
like Jay Masters, he said.
The Delray Dirtbags.
He called he called one of them a PIDcast, PIDCAST, when he texted something.
Well, because when you're texting, sometimes, you know.
Jay called it.
Let's see
the
if the O's next to
Pidcast.
the I.
So what else is going to go on the? Is it going to be strictly just podcasts, or is it going to be like whatever shit,
Whatever, any subject.
any subject? So it's just like maybe your gym workouts, just random shit.
Well,
what you
Lou-
like to eat.
I spoke to Lou. He had a good story about when we went to Scores with a man that actually guessed how much money was in his pockets.
Yeah, we were talking about that today. I was at Scores.
I still can't stop thinking about how weird that was.
I don't know, 6 weeks ago. Come on, Kiara. And one of the managers comes up to me and says, "Hey, Lou, you mind go over and sitting down with this guy and just tip him out if you like what he does?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I can't because I'm burnt out. I don't remember all the stuff he did, but the one thing I do remember is he wrote down the amount of money I had in my wallet. He said in my wallet, but technically I kept a bunch of large bills in my pocket separated from my wallet, and he was dead on with the number. It wasn't like you know what I mean? It was like $1,119 or something, you know?
So he's just a magician, basically.
Well, I mean, like, you know, he's like a whatever. What are they called? Whatever. Like,
Psychics?
Telekinesis or some shit.
yeah, well, that kind of, you know, telepathic and that kind of stuff. Yeah, he can get into your fucking head. You know, I mean, we were talking about it.
How long did it take him to guess?
Not long, dude. He did all kinds of shit. I just don't remember. He was fucking bending pennies.
Without touching him.
Well, he'd hold the penny, bend a penny with his hand, then he would bend it and break it, you know?
Did you give him the penny or did he have this penny? Because
No, I don't know. I checked the
because
penny.
if he had the penny, I mean, it might as well just
Yeah,
be like.
I mean, but he got $1,119. Plus, he like knew other stuff about me. Like he fucking got in my head. It was
maybe
crazy.
you're being watched.
I don't know, whatever. I just that stuff freaks me out because it's like been part of the story, part of my story in my life. So it's just kind of like really freaks me
Especially when you don't know the person.
Yeah.
out. Yeah. Well, yeah. Just the whole thing.
How in the hell does somebody know? If anybody, please comment on it out there. If anybody had a similar experience, because I find that very fascinating.
So are magicians real?
Yes. I believe anything the human mind can conjure up is real. As through experience in life.
I definitely think one day humans will be speaking telepathically. I mean, I think there's a small group of individuals on the earth now that can read people's minds. Mm-hmm. You know, as we progress as humans, I'm sure we'll end up there. You know,
And I think a lot of the repressed countries, if they would exhibit that type of behavior, they would be shunned or probably thrown in a mental institution or possibly incarcerated for that. Or like back in the day, being accused of being a witch, which a lot of African countries still do, and they still set people on fire. I've seen the videos.
Of course, you've seen the fucking video.
It's pretty crazy, but I 100% believe you.
Yeah. Witchcraft.
I'd like to touch on something I just recently discovered, the dark web.
Oh boy.
I was told there's actually,
GHB.
yeah, to obtain that, although I don't know how to get on the dark web, I'd probably look for some trannies. 10 first.
Well, of course.
I'm more addicted to that than GHB, thank God.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
The dark web.
They're saying that there's all over the dark web, or if you can get there, there's people like locked up in dungeons or in warehouses or whatever, and they're tied up, and there's people with masks on, and you can pay with Bitcoin and say, I want to see you cut somebody's eyeball out.
So it's a webcam thing.
No.
That's a horror movie though. That movie exists.
It's not a movie, it's real life.
The dark web
right in front of you. I've seen the movie.
The dark web is they're starting to try to. It's private. It's private, so nobody knows who's on it, and you can do anything on there. You can hire hitmen. You can buy drugs. You can do everything.
But you can see these live shows.
Yeah,
some of
that
the
too.
ones
That kind of shit too. But
Where-
Bitcoin they can't track. That's why.
right, yeah.
you can pay to see somebody have battery cables attached to their genitals and fried and tortured.
How much would you pay to see that, Leonard?
Fucking
I
sick.
wouldn't. I think it's disgusting. But I hear they're using children and babies in it.
That's sick.
It's very disgusting.
There's also camps where they it's where they have people in there. I don't know where they get those people from, but they're like basically living organ transplanters.
Yeah.
So they're like incarcerated there, and whatever like rich people are willing to pay in order not to be on the list and have to wait, they take it out of you. Like they take a kidney, they take an eye, they take.
Yeah, that's the real human trafficking. Not Backpage, not escorts. They want to talk human trafficking, talk that.
Yeah, that's a really like some people in India are getting paid really good money for them to like in order for them to donate, but there's also like camps where they have humans to like just live there to be able to living transplant or like organ carriers.
Yeah, where's all the human rights groups on that?
Yeah, no shit.
That one kid got busted on the dark web that was selling drugs with the bitcoins. What the hell was that kid's name? I don't know.
Kill Chance?
No, but it was a real big story. He was doing a lot of drug deal. He was selling a lot of drugs on the dark web, and
Dale's on the hick web.
Is that your hick accent?
Yeah.
That's
My Dale Chance.
still haven't done that for
How do you-
Andrew. I forgot about that too.
How do you get caught on the dark web for selling drugs?
I mean, I'm sure there's ways to track people, man. You know, I mean,
Well, all it takes is a fucking detective to order shit on
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
How hard
exactly
it?
what
I
they
mean,
do.
Yeah, but if you're
but you
that's
don't
your
know where it's
business.
coming from,
If you're
you know?
selling drugs on dark web, you're never gonna put like your own address. You're never gonna put like a return address. You're only shipping one way out, you know. So like in my head, it's like, and I mean, if he's been doing it for a while, I figure that like he uses different IP addresses. Maybe goes to somewhere else,
there's
and then just like burns some things.
I don't
But
know.
I mean, when I was doing shit in the past, like crazy stuff like that, I would use other people's IP addresses. I would buy a laptop from Walmart and then I would sell it. I'd never use it again, and I'd never buy it in my name, so nothing was ever traceable back to me.
oh shit.
Yeah, so like I use a laptop for about a week or 2 weeks, do a lot of fucking illegal shit on there, and then just sell it and never use
Is
it
it
again.
past the statute of limitation, Nate? You sure
What's-
you want to talk about that?
Well, no, it was yeah, it's some pretty serious shit that I would do that with. But so I wouldn't say that, like, talk about that in public, you know, because that shit I can do federal.
Just
You
only
just
on
talked about it all over the world.
no. Not, well,
He's not
I'm
gonna
ta-
get it. He's not gonna get into detail.
This is for
I'm not
entertainment
getting-
purposes only.
Yeah, I'm
not
it's
getting
all
into
bullshit,
detail
lies
exactly
anyway.
what
Yeah, that's right.
It's all storytelling.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
shit like that can like
Story
shit
time
like
with
that
the
is like federal
misfits.
time, you know.
Yeah, but there's also, like you said, statute of limitation.
Oh, is it like 7 years or something?
No, it depends on what the
Depends what the
you
crime
do.
is.
Yeah.
30 years. It's 10 years from rape,
Hey, come on, cut it out.
depending on.
You're gonna
10
get
years.
in
So
the
what
cage.
about
You're
Cosby?
gonna get in the cage.
Pardon me?
Oh yeah.
You got accused of rape for fucking something that happened 40 years
Yeah, it
ago.
depends on the state. Some states have 30 years. Some states limit
Okay.
it to 10 years. So it depends.
That's absurd.
This fucking dog thinks it's a lap dog. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Play.
Yeah, for me it was like over 10 years. Like it's like, yeah, it's over 10 years ago for me.
Leonard, you want to open your
No.
gift, Leonard?
Yeah, if I could brag,
That thing is probably already.
if I could
stopped
bend
recording.
over with my gut in the way and reach
Oh,
it.
does
You
it?
can't bend over.
Well, let's see. It'll be on film. How difficult it is.
You're like sunken into this fucking couch.
He's heavy.
Do you need some help?
No, don't
I'm
give him any
okay.
fucking
It's like
help.
400 pounds. Can you not grab that package in front of me?
He's an
I
athlete.
want to get up to 400 pounds before I start dieting.
If you're an athlete, you can get up and reach that.
Hey,
Ooh.
get in the cage. Get in the cage.
Would she
Huh?
snip at you?
Yeah, she snipped.
Get in the cage.
I think she's
That's
playing.
like the old Jay Masters slap to the face
She's playing.
before
Well, so
he went on the
Get in the
bench.
cage.
the giant dog just
He knows what he's
snipped.
talking
Okay,
about.
let's see.
Did it hurt?
See
The
if you
giant
can
dog just snipped at Livia.
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
No,
But
she
Livia-
didn't hit me.
Livia had the balls to.
get. I think she was
pet
playing
the dog.
anyway.
Well, she's in the
She was
cage.
probably
now.
playing. She wasn't
Yeah.
like. She didn't seem aggressive.
Yeah,
but
she
she's
was wagging her
massive.
tail. Yeah,
so,
she would take you down. In a
so
second.
That
if
was
my
great.
dog does that, like does that, that's no problem. But she's massive.
gonna get in trouble. She's gonna get herself.
Yeah, once she bites the mailman.
That's what they do. If a dog bites.
If it gets reported, yeah.
Oh, really?
Nick, you have the cover. I just need to figure the film.
But she was rather playing, no?
You don't really need that shit anyway.
Oh, okay.
Here, jaw snap.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But she was wagging her tail. I don't think she was.
That was.
Yeah.
Why is she on a Dumbo?
Looked like he was gonna kill himself.
I guess because she's.
Oh my god.
Why don't
She
you
wants
move
to be the
over with that
dominant
fucking
female,
thing
I guess.
before
Yeah,
you
I guess
fucking
so.
cut me with that goddamn thing?
So Lenny doesn't. Here, Lenny, put the knife down. You're not supposed to cut
Oh
towards
my god, I
yourself.
can't watch this.
You're such
You're-
a fucking.
Cut away because it looks like you're about to
Man-child.
stab your stomach.
Do you need some help?
No, don't. He's fucking
I feel like
48
he's gonna
years
kill
old. You know how to open a
Shaving
goddamn
my face this
package?
morning. I never did that. I'm at 18.
Lenny definitely needs to go to the Pioneers. Little Cub Scouts.
Whoa. Protein brownies,
Oh, yeah.
20 grams.
Who's that package for?
Great.
Who's that from?
A fan.
A fan sent Lenny.
Pick up the
package.
mic and read who the fuck it's from.
Wow.
Butt plugs?
It's toothbrushes.
Folding toothbrush. Great.
Shit.
Olivia thought they were butt plugs.
They could be.
Come on, they look like it. Honestly, like not.
If you want to insert one of them,
Not
I'm
the
all
best.
for it.
You're all for it? Okay.
Oh my God, a Jay Cutler Smart Shake with the spiked hair. Brand new. These are nice. Actually, with one of my favorite bodybuilders of all time. Thanks a lot. And there's more.
Jay Cutler's your favorite bodybuilder of all time?
Yeah, he's one of them. He's big.
Dorian?
Yeah, because Jay is holding his size. Dorian's out doing that weird stuff now.
He's into yoga.
And he didn't
right?
want to be knighted by the British Empire.
Did
I'd
I
love
just
to
hear
be a
you
knight.
say? Did I just hear you say that Jay is keeping his size?
Yeah, he looked pretty big the other day. Well, there's like Parsha. Plus, you got his autograph. This is
Oh,
nice.
that fucking dog.
I know. It's just too much commotion. You know what I mean?
It's my fault.
Oh, this goes on the shaker.
Oh man, he's got some classic stuff in here. There's some real.
I'm gonna put her outside. She won't come out of the cage because she's scared to whip her ass.
All right, so let me just narrate this for you guys. Lenny's
The
opening
autobiography
package.
of Martin Luther King. Thanks.
Oh my
You're
God!
saying thanks.
he got an
And
autobiography.
you'll
of-
fucking read that whole thing, won't you?
I will. I will.
and he's gonna hate Martin Luther King even more.
No, maybe if I knew more about him, I won't make me so judgmental. But after I read it, Nate, you must read it. From your lack of Martin Luther King knowledge.
Oh, because I said he freed the slaves.
Yeah, there you go.
You gotta understand. I was fucking high as shit and not listening to anything.
All through school. You learn about Martin Luther King Jr. in fucking elementary school.
Oh, I know. I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about during that podcast. I was stoned.
Oh, okay.
I was stoned during that podcast. I hit whatever we were like. Hit the pipe, whatever it was, the joint, twice, and I was done.
Look at this. Look at this message on the back of this. Wait till I wear this to the gym. The looks I'll get. FBI. Look at this, Lou.
Jace,
Yeah, the camera was just
Female body, and I like that.
Female body.
It's still going?
I
Oh.
like that shirt.
did it stop recording?
Well, this is loaded. I got more gifts in one box than I ever did for Christmas and birthday in my entire life. What do you mean, aw? That's maybe the great man I am.
It's Christmas time for Lenny.
Oh, Muscle and Fitness UK. That's interesting. Wow.
Oh, this person's from the UK.
Muscle and Fitness actually used to have good workouts, and I don't know if they still do.
UK version. Perfect.
Come on, then. Let's
Looks
see
like
what
a
this
collector's item. Oh my God.
a box of chocolates.
16-piece cookie cutter set, stainless steel, to make cookies.
That's actually so cool.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, we could make some.
That's great.
I'll think of a recipe. I'll look up for some protein cookies.
You should do it. You should.
And me, Brad will make a
Lenny's-
cooking video. How's that sound?
Lenny's cooking
That's fine.
show. I think that
We
would
can
be
do that.
hella fun. No? Lenny's
do a
cooking
Lenny's
show,
cooking
and then Lenny's cooking, and he's-
Anything
right?
for the lack of mints we've been providing.
Well, we got a camera. Get the microphone out of the box, you asshole.
Just like Jason's cooking show.
Yeah, right. Cooking frozen fucking salmon. He wonders why he gets sick.
Hey guys, so today we're gonna be cooking salmon. We're gonna go ahead and put it on the stove. Let's put olive oil on there.
I can't even watch that shit. What are you doing?
My God,
He has a
yeah,
box
Brad
inside of a
actually
box.
has the leash cut in like
Hey.
10 minutes. You don't
Get
like
down.
me.
Get down.
I have a dream.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, now he has a Martin Luther King mug.
What are you
Yeah.
gonna drink out of there,
Get
Leonard?
in a cage.
I'm gonna drink 10 piss out of here for our porno videos, which we'll be announcing shortly.
So
How about
you-
that?
So
just
you will
checking.
you will be doing porn, yeah?
Well, you can call it that. That's what the cookie cutters call it. But
How would you call
Lenny's sexual
yeah,
experiences.
just putting your sexual
experiments?
fantasies on film. Whatever my darkest fantasies are, put it on film. How many people can do that?
That's
Are you listening, Jay Cutler? Are you willing to do that?
Don't you want to? Did you tell Nate how you want to swap lives with him for what, a week or a day or what?
Yeah, I'm trying to get somebody to document him living in my place and working my job and taking the bus for one day, going to the gym on the bus, eating my food, cooking in my house, and I get a day at his house,
Lenny.
using his car.
Why would somebody want to do that?
I think it'd be good for the viewers. And Jay seems like I can sense it. He's got some time on his hands, and he really likes being on YouTube now, and he may be willing to do it because
I can't comprehend. Like I worked so hard in my life to get to a certain point, and then you want me to go live in a fucking little shack and take the bus, and I'm like, what the fuck? That'd be the last thing.
It'd be funny. Imagine if seeing him on the bus all jacked up.
Are we talking about Jay?
Jay Cutler, yeah.
Okay.
I think just for a day, it'd be great stuff. Hey, just imagine how popular he'd be if he did it, you know?
That's just what he wants to do. I think he's popular
Yeah,
enough.
yeah,
I don't think he is.
You don't think he is?
Nope.
Okay.
I think more people would say never heard of her than...
Good. Now the
Heard of
maniacs
me.
can hound him till he does it, which he
Yeah.
Is he a 4-time Olympia or 3-time?
Come on, Jay, accept the
I
challenge.
think he's 4, right?
Yeah, I think he's a 4-time Olympia.
You know, Leonard, you got his fucking book in your house. How many times
Yeah,
have you won the Olympia?
I read his book when I take a shit.
And what Arnold champion is he? Like, how many?
I think 2 or 3.
2 or 3 Arnold
But
champions?
his book's great. He actually worked in the fields doing farm work up in Massachusetts when he was a kid. He said he never had time for TV. He's always working.
And now he lives in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to his neighborhood a few times.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For what?
Just some, like, dumb shit.
Like what?
Just some, like,
Stalking him?
no. Fuck. It had nothing to do with Jay Cutler.
Hoping his underwear and posing trunks would be on the line, drying outside.
What?
What in the fuck?
No, she looks.
What are you
she
talking
looks
about?
Clothesline.
lazy, but
Who the fuck has a
Stealing Jay Cutler's
Who the
post.
fuck has a clothesline?
Jay has one in Las
she's
Vegas.
staring at me too, though.
Nay's coming to lick his underwear.
No, I told you, she's very,
Yeah, no.
she's very protective, and she doesn't know you. She doesn't play.
She does her job.
Once you pet her, you got to keep petting her. That's the problem.
Well,
No.
she didn't get to know her well enough. She wasn't okay with her touching her yet. And she went to put her hand out to touch her, and Kiara bit at her.
Well, she did pet her head.
Well, this
Yeah, but
fan.
not much. I mean,
Yeah, I want to thank you. It's a great gift package. I really appreciate that. I'm really touched.
Who's it from? Does it say?
From Waverhampton, the United Kingdom.
The name. There's no name?
L. Blackware?
Here, let me see this.
Good fucking god.
Blackwick?
Let me see this real quick. I think it says Blackwell. L. Blackwell. Yeah, from.
It's from
This
the
is
UK.
nice.
Yeah, that's
Oh, there's no actual name on it though. But yeah, it's from the UK.
And you know what? In these next upcoming segments, all this material will be utilized in it. I have some great ideas.
Perfect. So we got some filming to do. Let me
You
see
know what
that. Let
this
me
is
see-
for, Brad?
It's for
Yeah,
coffee.
it's been a minute since we did a podcast.
What's in here?
Yes, since you guys did a podcast, and
There's something in
we
there.
got to start coming up with some ideas, and we got to
Open
start
now.
getting some guests in here, and we got to figure out how we're going to set up my house,
Thank
set
you.
up
I
this
should be
place. to do
thanking
it.
you. I am thanking you. There's a little card in here. I wonder what it says.
Sounds like we have good ideas. They just like, you just come here, talk.
What's
and
that?
that's it. You gotta bring some guests in here.
Yeah.
You'll do things, have a nice setup. Yeah.
Probably set up over there, I guess. Maybe.
Multiple
We think
cameras.
this is okay here.
Well, it's up to you. I don't give a shit where we. This is very comfortable, actually.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Yeah.
She's going to be a pain in the ass. I'll have to bring her to my wife.
Oh, it's a Martin Luther King button.
Get some lighting.
Yeah, you definitely need some lighting in here.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I wear it every Martin Luther King Day. Thanks.
I'm gonna go ahead and
from his
Let's see what
favorite.
the porch monkeys say when
Oh, no.
call me racist when I'm wearing this Martin Luther King pin. They're gonna look
You had
really.
to fucking say it.
They're gonna look really stupid.
Let me see.
when I
I'm
have their
going to give
king.
myself a ruthless plug
She's
and
been looking at my feet.
go on Instagram and sign up for Happy Hulk _18. Support my cause.
There you go.
Save the rhino.
I tagged you in the little video I just did.
Happy _Hulk _18.
That's good. You got women's shirts too, right?
Men and
Tank
women,
tops
yep.
and all that.
Actually,
I saw
Razorbacks
some
up.
models that
I
were wearing
saw it.
those
I
shirts.
wanted to call it a tranny shirt with the She-Hulk.
Oh,
she may be packing some heat down there. I want to get me one of those. I think it's kind of sexy. It looks like one of those girls I used to pick up on Dixie Highway.
They don't make them that big, Lenny.
Yeah,
Long time ago.
Lenny,
Long time.
do you keep up on the news and all that good stuff?
Yeah.
Did you see the Trump and what's that North Korean guy? The fucking,
You know what his name is.
Kim Jong-un? Kim Jong-un?
Yeah, it was great.
Did you see that? What do you think? What's your thoughts on that?
I think that's a great move. I think he did it right. I think we can all sleep safer at night. Not that he was any threat.
What? Like you think he's
It's
gonna
just
come on.
Trump knew what buttons to push.
Yeah.
The guy's basically a young guy, and he got some recognition. It's like a kid that never gets any attention.
See, he did.
And Trump said, "You got a tough job, man."
Trump's another one that took a play out of your book. Talk shit about somebody, then you meet him and you're schmoozing with him.
Yeah.
I can't believe the way the fucking the liberal media, like, they're talking about how Trump blew it, that he let North Korea be at the same level as the United States of America. Who gives a fuck what level? Who's on what? Let's just have peace, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, let's talk about what Obama gave to Iran.
Yeah.
Gave them enough
Fucking billions,
capability to build any kind of weapon they want. That's who you want to worry about.
A plane full of money. At midnight or at 4 o'clock in the morning, it flew out one.
You think North Korea wants any more territory? They ain't attacking any of us. Did they ever do a terrorist act? No. They're just trying to survive over there. It's a tough country. People want to kill you over there.
North Korea?
It's a tough situation, yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean-
like to be a citizen there.
No shit, they're all brainwashed.
It's bad to be a soldier. I heard they starve you to death and have you do so much physical stuff till you literally pass out.
Well, you don't really know what's going on in the rest of the world
No.
because there's shit. Is all.
Nate, you wouldn't last long over there. I don't think any of us would.
Oh, I would like if I was in North Korea, I would have ran away.
I think it'll start changing once, South Korea gets,
Because they actually made peace too.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're going to start, North Korea will start changing.
Funny
because of South
statistics. South Korea per capita has the highest rate of suicide in the world. South Korea. I'm shocked.
That's because of the education system. They students have to study 12 hours a day,
Yeah.
and they come home, they sleep, they have to get up at 6 and go back to school, and after class they have to sit in those I'm not calling them cages because they can get out, but they have to sit and study, and sometimes they just break down and fall asleep there
Really?
until the next day. Yeah, they're crazy. Like they push their students to the limits, and that's why and they're really high expectations for them to succeed in order to get to university. And then also the schools are really pushy. They always honor the best, and then if you don't have 98% your life sucks and you can basically kill yourself.
But they need to throw some religion there, because religion should deter people, especially children, from suicide.
No, well, if you throw.
Because my father used to say,
Well, if you're
if you
living
kill
like that,
yourself,
you'd rather be dead.
you're going to hell immediately, and you're going to burn and suffer.
Yeah, well,
No,
That's a
but
Catholic. That's a Catholic thing, though.
and
That's
it's
not
bullshit.
true.
And once you're old enough to realize it's all bullshit.
Because you weren't able to confess your sin that you committed a
I
sin.
remember my
It's
father
fucking
taking me to
ridiculous.
confession right before football camp started every year.
Is that why- is that
That's
why-
Saturday.
Is that why you haven't committed suicide, Leonard?
Well, why, Lenny? Why?
I think he, being a Catholic, he actually probably thought I'd be blessed on a football field by confessing my sins, coming into practice with a clean slate.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he had a very bizarre. He was so interested in me in practice, not so much the games, destroying people that I went to school with and punishing them on the practice field.
Yeah.
He didn't give a shit about the
What did
games.
Allen Iverson say? It's practice, man. Just practice.
Because you got no friends in that school, no friends in that field.
Well, how many of them do you talk to this day?
Well, a couple of them, they watching me on here, and a couple of guys, but, I moved out of the area, but, it's kind of strange, though, growing up.
Is any of you watching the World Cup?
I don't like soccer.
I watched
It's
a little
too-
bit
it's
about
fucking-
Colombia lose to Japan.
It's a field that's way too big with little guys running around on it. If they made the field half the size or at least smaller, I probably
And you
could
don't
watch
need any brains. There's no strategy. It's
Yeah, it's like the.
like
honestly,
basketball. Even I hate to admit hockey. It's just put the puck in the goal.
Hockey is a fucking great game, dude. Don't even.
It
go
is.
to
It's
that.
better live though. It's hard on television.
Hockey is a great sport to watch, man. I enjoy it as much as I enjoy watching football
I
because the
prefer
action.
watching it live
It's,
than
it's
on
constant
TV.
action.
Did you play hockey up in
Yeah, I played hockey.
Massachusetts?
Yeah, I played hockey.
No kidding.
I play hockey too.
I played roller hockey in my neighborhood.
I played action hockey with the team.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But I remember this one time when I was a young lad. We used to, because we used to set up the goals, whatever like that in our neighborhood. We had the rollerblades and we'd play hockey like that. We would say fights allowed, and we would purposely beat each other up. As we were little, but we'd purposely beat each other up. Because no rules, so we just push each other and just. That's why I liked playing hockey, because we beat each other up. You had a reason to fight, but I sucked at hockey. I was a little fat kid too, so I wasn't really fast on the blades.
You're a little fat.
Yeah, I was fucking a fat
You're
kid.
a little Kim Jong Un.
I was, yeah, exactly. I was a little Kim Jong-un.
You didn't play hockey up in Pittsburgh?
Well, my father liked watching hockey.
Cookie
but-
cutter shit, right?
No, he loved hockey, but he wouldn't, as everything was about football. Once ninth grade came along, you stopped playing basketball, you stopped playing baseball. You just lift, and then you play football, and that's it. And do your schoolwork. But I didn't listen enough to him.
I've got
And pay the price.
season tickets to the Panthers in the Club Lexus
Yeah.
section. So
Yeah, I see that. It's nice.
I got,
see a lot
yeah,
of those.
we'll go. The three of us will go.
It's all you can eat and drink, right? When
Well,
you're at
beer
the
and
club
wine,
level?
but yeah, they have
Yeah,
the
next
fucking
time they
buffet.
play
They
the
have.
Penguins.
Yeah, they have
Like,
good. I've been to a
unbelievable.
couple concerts there where I got those
I
seats.
see you
in
got that half Boston Bruins, half. Where'd you get that at?
I had it made. I bought the 2 shirts and had it made. Yeah, I didn't wear it last year when I went.
It's never crowded there either, which is good.
No, it sucks though, bro. I mean,
there's no-
I drove over to Tampa last season because we were right on the cusp, of making the wild card. Dude, I was in Tampa, and that place was not just because of the lightning, but it was fucking electrifying. The building was
Yeah.
going off the fucking chain. I'm like, oh my god, we fucking missed this so bad.
You can't draw a crowd down there, man.
Yeah, because it's all Spanish and
Yeah,
stuff
if
like
they,
that.
if they had the stadium up in Palm Beach, it might be able
Yeah,
to draw. I
Miami
think it would draw a
sports-
better crowd.
It's taken a downturn since I've been here. I mean,
But I think the Panthers will make the playoffs next year. I think we'll make a run for the playoffs next year. I hope so.
who's your favorite hockey player of all time, Lou?
I like Cam Neely and
Wayne Griffith Jr.?
What's that?
Wayne Griffith Jr.?
Ken Griffey
in
is
the
baseball.
fuck?
I don't know.
He just said
wh-
Wayne Griffey.
You're thinking Gretzky.
Holy
Wayne
shit.
Gretzky? Is that who it is?
Kia.
You're thinking Ken Griffey Jr. is a fucking baseball player.
Bro, I don't know all these names. I was never a sports holic guy.
Cam Neely was a
I
winger.
watched it, but just never
Yeah.
listened to it.
Was a winger for the Boston Bruins
Yes.
who, he could score goals, and he also could kick the shit out of people.
Enforcer. You know, I played golf with one time, and I didn't even realize it till like the third hole was Ed Jovanowski.
Yeah.
Out at Meisner Country Club. You
Yeah.
remember out there? He could hit the ball. He would take like a half a swing and just fucking nail it straight down the fairway every time.
Lenny, do you remember the time in Delray when fucking I can't think of the guy's name. What the hell is his name? Probert.
Yeah.
He was the defenseman in the NHL.
Yeah.
And he was buying crack in Delray, and like, it took a fucking 12 cops to arrest him.
Yes, I was down there Federal Highway, the convenience store. On it.
Oh, is that what it was? I thought it was more in the hood.
Sort of, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
But
Where
he was
the outlet was.
all cracked out. And that dude is a badass motherfucker, man. He used to
Yeah.
kick the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Dude, he's a big guy. You know,
There's
he's
not,
not
a
like
lot
a
of
small guy.
There's not a lot of fighting in hockey anymore.
Nah,
though.
the game's changed a lot.
Yeah. Shit, I haven't been to a game in over 10
You
years.
remember going in the 70s of the Flyers playing the Penguins. There's fights out in the stands. You had the David Schultz. He was nuts.
Hey.
There's another bone up there that I brought for if you want to give her that. Maybe
She's
you
gonna
want
chill
to.
out. She just doesn't know him.
There is. It's right up
I feel uncomfortable.
Just don't look at her in the eyes.
Because she wants to be the dominant female.
Yeah. She's like, I'm the top
Because I've been
bitch
looking at your
here.
dog in the eyes
Yeah.
just to see if it'll bark at me, but it doesn't. She doesn't.
She doesn't.
She doesn't give a shit about me, does she?
No.
It's me. I'm the problem here.
She's afraid you're going to cook her and eat her, Nate.
You can smell the estrogen.
Look, she's not looking at me. She's looking at Livia.
She don't want to look at you.
She doesn't
She
look-
knows about those Korean guys.
See, look at her. She's
Oh,
staring at
yes.
Livia.
She is. She is.
Olivia, you on your period?
It's Livia, not
Olivia?
Oh, my God.
Libya?
Leonard.
No,
Livia?
she's not on her period.
How do you know?
How do you pronounce it?
Livia.
Got to do with anything. You think she
Libya,
senses
like
it?
the
Well, I
country.
hear that
No,
lions,
Livia.
Livia.
That's
they
a
do.
fucking dog. It's not a lion.
they'll try to
Leonard.
eat you because they smell the blood.
Look, she wants to know where Livia is. She's like,
She was letting her pet her. I don't know.
I'm telling you, you got to give her. It takes a little bit of time.
She's
Yeah.
confused.
She was, and they had the separation between them.
Yeah.
She came over here a little bit and was checking her out, and you can tell by the way she looks if she's being attentive, not letting you want to touch her. Just leave her alone until she gets to
Well, it's lucky she bit Andrew's arm with all that muscle and them strong tendons. If she would have bit the average cookie cutter, they'd be in bad shape.
If this dog wouldn't decided to go off on somebody, she'd fucking tear
Oh,
them
she
apart.
would tear you up, man.
Yeah.
So what do you think about what's going on in Pittsburgh, Leonard?
What's going on?
You can see that they're rioting up there because that kid got shot by the cops?
Same old story. Act a certain way in front of the cops and you might not get shot.
Yeah, but
How about
Lenny,
that?
he got shot in the fucking back, dude.
Yeah, the kid would just jump down and started running.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Was he black?
Livia.
Yeah, but they got to
Well, the
chase. They
thing
didn't even want
is-
to chase him.
They ruined it. They got that reputation from running, pulling guns on cops. Cops are
Lenny,
edgy.
come on, the fucking dude's running from you. You don't fucking shoot him, bro. I don't care if you're black, white, fucking you're a dog or what. That's some fucking asinine. Those fucking cops are fucking pieces of shit, dude.
Yeah, well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't give
I don't
a
know the
fuck.
particulars of the story yet because my phone's broken. But
You got shot in the back, not even in the fucking front.
It happened pretty quick too, from what I saw. I saw a clip of it. I figured you would know. I don't know too much about it, but I just saw that.
no, I didn't
shit on
because
the
my
news.
phone's broken. I normally see it.
Just because, you can't categorize everybody just because.
I try not to, but it seems like 90% of the time, though, how do they conduct themselves when a policeman pulls you over?
There's people that live outside the fucking hood and don't, there's people that live inside the hood and don't fucking sell drugs and commit crimes.
Right.
Few and far between.
You got to do what the officer tells you, man. That's it.
That's it, yeah. I don't know. Shooting somebody in the back is some fucking low ass, grimy fucking shit.
True that.
Too lazy to chase them.
I'm just worried about the long-term consequences.
As far as what?
I'm talking about a race war where we're severely outnumbered in a few years.
What?
They're teaching
Dude, do you know how many white people are on the fucking planet compared to black people, dude?
the numbers.
Dude, it's not even close. It's not even comparable. It's not even close.
White?
You don't think we'll be the minority
You're looking
in another
at
20 years?
Latin. You combine them with Asians. You combine them with Arabs.
Okay.
You don't have much white people left
Arabs
over.
are the worst,
The earth is predominantly Asian and white.
You gonna Google it?
Yeah, I'm gonna Google it.
Asians.
You're Asian, so.
Well, look, I forgot Indian. From over there, billions of people, billions in China. That's Asia. They're combined. I don't think whites are anywhere near it. Can't be.
Lenny, you're out of your mind, dude. There is like 20 or 30 times the amount of white people on the earth than any other race. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to prove it to you.
Okay. I find it hard to believe.
Did you hear about the passing of XXX? How did Jason say it?
Dude, I didn't even hear about that.
I never heard of her. I don't want to hear about her.
Wait.
I don't want to.
How did Jason? Did you? I know you watched. He's like, rest in peace. Manager told me rest in peace.
I didn't even know who the fuck that was until that happened. I don't think most people did either.
Yeah, well, no, a lot of people did because he was a popular
20 years
SoundCloud
old?
rapper.
What in the hell is that supposed to mean?
SoundCloud rapper. Like, there's like, so we're in an age.
Didn't they say he like fucking beat his girlfriend until she was blind or some shit?
No, I don't know. Blind.
He's a woman beater.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
definitely
fuck
he
him
was
then.
definitely in
And
the
then
middle of
after his
charges.
death, like people assault, like wrote mean comments about her, like to her on their Instagram, stuff like that, telling her to like because she was filing charges against him.
Speaking of the mic.
And then
Well,
they're,
she's
like,
not supposed to file charges against
yeah,
her.
like they're getting mad because he was dead, but she was she was in the process of filing charges against him because of domestic violence or stuff like that. And people
So go after his estate, I guess.
And then people were mad about her because she did that, right?
No, not to go after his estate. This is when he was alive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I mean, after he died, they wrote mean comments to her.
Yeah. No, they wrote mean comments to her because she was filing charges. But like I'm saying, no, you're absolutely right about all that. Because she went to where he died in Deerfield Beach, where he was shot at. They had like a memorial thing.
Where in
People came.
Deerfield was it?
I'm not sure where in Deerfield.
Why was he shot? Did they find out the reason?
Oh, it was somebody. It was a robbery. Somebody got like two dudes in masks came up and like.
It was a hit. I thought they changed the thing. That they caught the kid. They said it was going to be a robbery, but it really wasn't. It was a hit on him.
Huh. Oh, it was just a hit?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, just like the girlfriend or whatever like that. Like, she was like pressing charges while he was still alive. I'm pretty sure. Like I don't know. Just like this is I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure that now she's probably just gonna drop because there's no point to anymore. You know what I mean? Like he's obviously passed, so why? It's done.
Unless she's looking for some money.
He reminds me of Savage. 21 Savage or whatever.
Oh yeah.
He's got tattoos on his face too. Kiara.
Well, that's like the whole new rap, like
Well,
Kiara.
yeah, look at that kid with the fucking with the goddamn
6ix9ine Tekashi.
rainbow hair.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
That thing?
We're in in this new era of like SoundCloud rappers. Where
Check your mic, Lou. I don't see if she pulled out.
Hello?
Okay.
people get popular off of SoundCloud, and now they're like the big next new thing. He was one of them that blew up off of
The big next new what? I don't understand.
rapper.
What is a rapper?
Are you kidding me?
Something you put on a candy bar.
No,
That's about
was
it.
terrible. Yeah, that's one definition.
Something you need to put.
It's
Something you need to start
cookie-cutter
putting on your
nonsense.
dick.
You know who like Tupac is, and
I've heard of her, but
Okay, here's the
just
numbers. Ready?
cookie-cutter nonsense.
Here's the numbers. Lenny thinks I'm out
Yeah.
of my mind.
I didn't think so.
I've got a little bit.
I found hard to
knowledge.
believe.
Here are the numbers. Population. Oh, this is the United States by race. White.
Yes, there's more in the United States.
Okay,
I'm
so
talking
let me get the
worldwide.
world. Hold
I
on.
find that hard to believe. Worldwide,
No, I'm having a hard.
not a chance.
Dude. Russia and Europe is all white, bro.
Right.
No.
Mostly. I was speaking to a girl in Romania. She said she's never seen a black person before.
Not black, but I'm talking about Middle East.
Yeah, well, that too. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But they're not white. They're
That would suck if you couldn't see a tan.
They're Middle
tan.
Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern. They're brown.
Of course.
They're
There's plenty of those in fucking Amsterdam, Leonard. Just
I'm
go
sure
to what is
there
it,
are.
blue light district?
All over
Libya?
Europe.
Yeah.
red light district.
For the trannies, Lenny wants. Isn't it blue?
Fucking shit. Why don't we just have
There's
a graph?
great ones up on Dixie Highway in Lake Palm Beach.
What was
Lakes.
that other creep we were talking about before the podcast? What was the kid's name that you said? That rats people out for steroids? What's his name?
Oh, Jeremy Bundy. He
do you think
rats people out.
Is that
He's using fake weights.
what's his name?
He's on a big. I think his father's Filipino. He's on a lot of their talk shows over in the Philippines, and he's raised himself out to be, saying that bodybuilding's dead and this and that, then how come when Phil Heath gets a $250,000 check, you only get about $25,000
$250,000?
for Phil Heath, and Wendy gets
That's
25.
still isn't shit, to be honest with you. To put your body through that, $250,000, dude.
Put more body through it for the Ruby than him. Hell, he's natural genetics.
Oh, man.
Well, no, he's paid. He's not paid off of like the Olympia's like. chump
Yeah,
change.
they get. Oh.
He's paid off of like brands
Whoa.
in his own company.
Well, we talked about that before, which killed all the good gyms.
But still,
is fucking-
$250,000 for a show, that's pretty good.
No, I mean it's the best money you're gonna get for a show. It's not only the best money you're gonna get for a show, $250,000. I mean, you have to when you put your body through hell, you're not gonna be a Mr. Olympia. Not like
I think
an
most
average
people,
physique. You have to
after
be
a hard night of drinking, put their body through hell more than any contest.
Here we
prep.
go.
Okay, no.
Of course, you
But
gotta look at me, you fat
listen,
fuck.
listen.
No, just
You're kind of right, though.
Listen, no. Listen, to achieve that level of Phil Heath or Big Ramy, there's a lot of shit that goes into that. So
Look what
it's
Ronnie Coleman looks like right now.
Yeah. No, but I'm just talking about all the drugs you have to
You see that
take
video of him?
and the life
Yeah.
that you
He
have
can
to live.
fucking walk.
well,
He's a fucking mess.
I think he did some surgeries when he was told he needed to do, which were unnecessary. Now I think the surgeries he's having now is to correct the problems from the
He
previous.
had double hip surgery or some replacement or something, right? He's had to go through a lot of shit, but that's
I don't
from
know, somebody was that you that sent me his thing on Instagram, direct messaged me his condition?
No.
It was you or Jay? Maybe it was Jay.
that's
that sent
that's
that.
years and years of the way he lifted and the drugs.
Why do they keep sending me this?
But
And how old is he?
I don't know, he's like 40 or 50.
50s.
Yeah, 50s.
He's older than you, Leonard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all those years of
About
lifting the way he
5
did.
years
You know,
older.
he was lifting extremely heavy weight, and
That'll scare people
You don't
away
see
from
Bill
bodybuilding.
Kazmaier all Big Bill's alive and well. He actually visited him. Bill's in his 60s. He's a behemoth. What do you think about that, Dave Palumbo? Trying to say no old man can carry that heavy weight at an old age. Well, I'll be the first. And I hope you're alive to see it when I'm 80. I figure you'll be about 85.
Dude, you're not doing it at 40. How are you going to do it at 80?
Just keep building the size. I had a few setbacks, but
Lenny, it's time to come into reality. The setbacks are real. They're not going to improve. We're getting old, and it sucks. And that's it, dude. It's the God's honest truth.
it sucks. But I think the only thing that's wrong with me is my erection. I have a little problems with those.
Yeah,
Man,
that's
you
the
can't
only
fucking
thing that's
walk.
wrong
You
with
get up limping.
your
I mean, you're worse
flaccid
than me,
cock.
bro. And I'm pretty bad, you know?
You could barely bend over to pick up your fucking
Well, I'm bulking up now, so there'll be a few.
Oh, Christ.
It's going to be uncomfortable, but I just keep thinking that longevity, and that's what I'm going to be 70, 80 years old, and people say, God, you're massive, and you look like you're in your 20s.
Well, tell everybody what you've been doing different, because you're not breathing as heavy as you were.
No, I'm not. Actually, my sponsor, I want to mention that right now. I think it's on my shirt, if you can see it. New World Nutrition. I've been on a steady diet of his liver cleanse, in addition to his casein protein at night and whey isolate, which I take during my break at work.
No, but I'm talking
And
about
it used,
the goodies.
well, no, it's consistent use of, he's got the top of the line, state of the art liver cleansers that detoxify your liver. And you take a scoop of that, mix it with water as soon as you wake up in the morning. And that's been the key to it. I mean, I'm still doing orals, but I've decreased the dosages. And I got off all my medications where other people told me I'd be a fool to, and I'm doing fine without them. And I'm hopefully going to get back into the free weights, gaining more size and strength. Give it till next year, and I plan on doing the Ruby. I'm not ready for a spring show, but I'm going to improve my weak points and keep getting my overall size. And I just want, every time Nate sees me every so often, which is not as often as he should, but say, man, you're getting big. Thanks, Nate.
And Nate and Olivia are out.
Can you say her name correctly?
I said Livia.
Oh, I said
Luscious
I know
Livia.
fucking
How's
name.
that?
All right, Dumbo. I'm sorry.
Dumbo is the correct way.
Yeah, appreciate it, Brad.
All right.
Appreciate it.
We're going to be taking off, but we would just want to say
All right.
thank you, Brad
Well, thank you for
You?
helping us out, man.
and Lenny.
You're welcome.
As much hate as you get, you shouldn't.
Fuck you.
You're one of the most bullied, cyberbullied people in the world, and it doesn't And you're an example to youth that not let it affect you.
That's
No,
right.
it's fucking funny. I already
Yeah,
know.
most of the shit is fucking
You,
funny.
you are getting cyberbullied.
I already know that. Like that's what I said. I'm like, here comes the trolls. Fuck Nate. I fucking hate him on the podcast. Don't put him.
I didn't even look at the comments yet on the Instagram post. You know it's going to be all
Don't-
that shit.
Why the fuck is he there? We hate him.
You maniacs need to thank Nate. He set up the fucking
I
camera
think the
for us.
youth of America should look at Nate and the world to see how he handles cyberbullying. He doesn't put a gun to his head. He deals with it.
Anyways, hey Brad, I checked for the Nikon, whatever you want to call it, camera. You can do a camera hack with it, so I'll figure that out for you next time I see you. I'll hack the camera for you so you don't have a record limit.
Okay.
Because that thing is stopped recording probably again. So.
It already did?
No, it will now, right now.
All right, I'll go hit it before I leave, but I just want to say
Thanks,
thank you
dude.
guys for having me over.
Appreciate it.
I'll definitely come back for another podcast.
Right
Thanks,
on.
Nate. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Livia.
Well, isn't that wonderful?
When are you getting deported?
When I'm getting deported?
Yeah.
In August.
Are you serious?
You got to
I
go back in
just-
August?
Yeah, now I have to go back in August.
It stopped recording.
For how long?
I have to finish my law degree and then come back.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to
So
you.
I'll be back in October.
Thanks,
but I'm
man.
here for
You have a
another-
scholarship over there, right?
Pardon me?
A scholarship?
No, I don't have a scholarship.
You have to pay for that?
In Germany, we don't have to pay for that.
What?
Yeah, it's free.
Since when?
Always.
Most of the world other than the United
Yeah,
States.
it should be
That's why-
free here,
it-
too.
It should be free here, but it's free in Germany. So you only have to pay a fee of $250 per semester. $250, no K.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
it's basically free.
Wow. You don't have to pay anything back?
No, I'm debt free.
That's great.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's
It's interesting.
That's the biggest problem in America is these
Yeah,
kids
it
coming
is.
out of college and owing fucking student loans.
yeah.
Did the girls help you today, by the way?
Huh?
No, I'm talking to Lenny. Did the girls help you today, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
With the
Sass tickler for
thing I told
Leonard?
you about your health insurance.
The,
Over the mic?
Yeah, so when there's a window.
You got it started, or
All right.
on the what?
Thanks.
for the health? Your health?
Oh, no. We didn't get started with it. But I'm shocked. I mean, I'm shocked, and I'm, like I said, I owe you a lot of gratitude for that.
Now you can scoot the fuck over. Move that
Because I
shit
thought I
on-
was done with
scoot
health
over.
insurance. I said, oh, no. Next time I have a
I
heart
feel like I'm
problem,
on top
done.
of you, man. Scoot over a little bit.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Now you can relax,
Here.
Kiara.
Get this shit out of the fucking way. So you can you move over?
She'll be fine now, I hope.
Fucking squish them. Hey, you want some shit to chew on?
Well, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Actually, let me see.
I really appreciate that. And I love my fans in the UK. That's definitely a place I want to go. Lou, you ever been to the UK?
Nope. Can't say I have.
Wow.
But I'd like to hit Europe. I think I'm going to hit Europe in the next 3-4 months.
I'd like to too. And Montreal and New York.
What is this? Is this safe to eat? I'm hungry. I'm eating this fucking thing. Hopefully
ask
I don't
me.
shit my pants. Hey, you got some new bars, right? Did I see that?
Well, I picked Kiara. Come here.
Kiara's licking those sores on my legs. As a
I'm
natural
carrying on the
disinfectant.
Happy Hulk. I'm carrying the SinFit cookie and the SinFit protein bars, and they're both. Lenny tried a cookie. Did you like the peanut butter cookie?
Yeah, it was delicious.
Yeah, okay, great.
I actually like the donut you gave me today. I drank it after my shake.
Well, that didn't have no protein in it though. That was a donut.
I gotta try
Yeah, I
that.
mean, I have my shake with 90 grams, my
Oh, okay.
New World Nutrition isolate, mixed with some Cheerios because I ran out of oatmeal.
What's the website? Let me see the shirt.
New World Nutrition.
Is it hot in here?
You kidding me? Compared to where it was, it's like a
Like Auschwitz.
igloo. Yeah.
Bestbulkwheyprotein.com.
And the liver cleanser is fantastic. It's got the choline, got the inositol, it's got the tudka.
Oh, now she's
I mean, those are cutting edge ingredients.
What's that other shit thing?
Bars and toothbrushes, J. Cutler shaker bottles.
This is my dinner. Jay Cutler shaker bottle.
Yeah, it's autographed and everything.
Jay Cookie Cutler. So how you feeling? What are we doing now?
Well, I'm sure we could get Jay on the show. My buddy, the Wizard's friends with Jay.
Yeah, he's friends with all the top pros. He's
Yeah.
like George Johnson.
He's because Mike's dad was really, really close with the Weeders, and he's VIP for any show any show.
Yeah,
he
I
wants
miss
to
the Weeders. I always thought Joe was pretty interesting.
Go lay down. Go lay down.
It doesn't.
I like when Joe put out the magazines when I was a kid. They were good. They were wholesome. You know,
Yep.
get you on the right track.
What's your go-to magazine now?
There's no good magazines anymore. I hate to say it.
What about Joe Pietero's Muscle Sport Mag? Do you get
Yeah, that was the only good one. Yeah.
I got to get a copy of one. I haven't looked at that.
Yeah, good information.
You should write a column for him. He's got Jason writing a column. Pet the fucking dog, will you?
Yeah, I petted her earlier. Come on.
Yeah, she's fine. She just wants to sniff you. She met you today. I'm glad that she met you today. There was those she didn't recognize
Yeah,
those two.
break the ice.
They were
Appreciate it.
strangers. Yeah.
Look at that neck.
She was still pretty good with him.
I'm wondering
She fucking bit him.
how
Tried to bite
much
her, dude.
slack that caller would be on me versus the dog.
All right, so I stand corrected. I mean, I guess if we're talking Asians not being white.
Watch the
Yeah.
mic.
Worldwide, yeah, but
So, according to this pie chart here, it says global population by race, the future of our world. Okay, whatever. Central South America is 8%. South Asia is 21%. East Asia is 25%. Southeast Asia is 9%. Middle Eastern is, I don't know if that's, is 8%. Black is 15%. White is 16%.
wow.
But I mean, I consider Latins as white people. I'm not, you know what I mean?
It's depends where the propaganda goes.
No, because when you check off, any kind of government paperwork, it says
Yeah, right.
Caucasian,
Because they're a minority.
Caucasian.
Right, yeah.
I'm just saying 20 years down the road, what they're being taught, the white man's evil, look what he did to the Indians, look what he did to the world, colonized Africa, your civil rights could be severely impaired. Children are taught that. Especially here, the cops are racist, they all hate you,
Damn, and I wish I would have looked at these comments before Nate and Livia left. They asked, please ask Nate how many hours a day he wears his butt plug. Lenny needs a new tan and a new beard. Let's see.
Oh, is that being filmed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You hit the record button again. It stops after like 20 minutes, I guess.
Well, I got up there at 28 and it was still going.
Christina, are you out there? Please give us a call or get in touch. And anybody, Adam McLeod, Johnny Bravo, whoever, Lou, if you can get a hold of Christina Broccolini, I'd be eternally
She's
grateful.
married, Lenny. I already told you she's married.
Even, I never was interested in her from
He
a...
wants to be her bodyguard.
I just find her to be, like an angel to me. It makes me so happy.
I know you told me. Angelic.
It's weird, but it's true. Somebody could please contact her. I know Adam
Ask her every
McLeod's
time,
working
nobody
hard.
has. Not gonna. If it hasn't happened yet, it's not gonna. I don't think.
Hey, that saying sounds familiar. That's saying stops here and now.
You're right. You're right.
Because things are
You
going to
gotta
happen.
make shit happen.
Things are going to happen. We're going to make it happen. You people ain't seen nothing yet, and that's nothing. And if Jay Cutler wants to come for the ride, it'll be beneficial to him. But if not, oh well. He's going to be going down. We're going to be going up.
Yeah, we're gonna get this thing cooking.
Why not? It's too easy.
Yeah.
How was your Wyoming Classic, Jay? You want to call in? Said how'd it go? How much did you make on the Jay Cutler Wyoming Classic?
She's really thick-headed, this dog. Though.
Yeah, she's a stubborn bitch, man.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about the Mexicans at the border, Leonard, getting separated from their kids?
I think it's propaganda. It's not separating anybody. I don't think so. I think they're blowing out of proportion.
No, they were doing it, man.
The Trump haters.
They were doing it. They weren't. It wasn't as bad as people,
Didn't he put a stop to that the other day?
Yeah, he ended it.
Well, yeah, he's right. If that's the law,
Well, he was doing that to create fear in the parents to not to do it,
Right.
And now they're paying. I think they said the amount of money it's costing to house them is like $223 million, and all the army.
Hey, we're Mexican government. Shame on you. You're an international embarrassment. If people are leaving your country in droves like that, get your shit together. They shouldn't want to come over here. What are you, just a toilet bowl down there? Come on, I think Mexicans had some pride.
You can't even drink the fucking water.
Why is that?
Some land is fruitful and some is not.
Yeah, but you should be able to fix that land real quick with the technology.
You think so? Can fix deserts?
Look at the Arabs. Look at Dubai. They have a outstanding country in the
oil
desert.
Yeah, they've got oil, right? Exactly.
So does Mexico. And if they went offshore, they get more.
Really?
Yes.
So I've got an addiction to this cam.
I noticed.
What is
This
it?
is the cam website.
The live
That's
cams.
cams.com.
All the chicks.
Any nice black chicks on there?
He showed me one that dildo. It's fucking great. This girl had
I watched her a little bit today too.
What would you call that dildo that she was using?
They call that the, I bought a girl that. They call it
Do you know what I'm
the
talking
Dick
about?
Rambone.
No.
It's like 17 inches.
She's got perfect tits, though.
Yeah, she got nice tits, tattoos. She's in good shape. I can't see her face. It's
50
sad.
G's a month to do that. Where do we sign up?
50.
We are signing up. That's another announcement, maniacs.
What did you say? I'm reading these fucking stupid comments. What did you say? What's the next announcement?
That I'll be doing something like that on a cam with anybody. And anybody want to see me do sexual acts, you'll just pay a small amount with Bitcoin, but we're working on it. We'll keep you posted. And obviously, I'll make the announcement now. I'm currently unemployed, and I'll take a lot of what you maniacs have said over the years. You should be doing this. You should be doing
I got
that.
into this private. I don't think I paid for it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and I'm gonna have to go that route just to put food on my table.
Who's gonna start jerking off? So what do you want to do now?
Do a variety of things, you know.
Do you want to do a Patreon? You want to set up a
Yes, I don't know what it
Patreon?
is,
A lot
but
of them have recommended that. I don't know.
yeah, a lot of you guys have been reaching out for years, and
If we do, we can.
you know what? I don't have any choice at this point. I got to continue. All I need to do is continue my training and my bodybuilding. That's all I ask for. You won't see me in a fancy car like Jay Cutler. You won't see me in a fancy truck like Dale Chance. You won't see me going to the beauty parlors like Dale Chance and Jay Cutler.
Even if you had the money, you wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't.
Right.
Absolutely not.
So you want to do a podcast video a week and another video?
More, yeah. Definitely a couple videos a week and a sex video and whatever I can.
Well,
Just to put food in my table.
that's
To
your
be that
department.
700
nothing
pound,
to do with that shit.
that 700 pound freak.
I got like the designs my web designer sent me. I just wasn't really excited about them, you know. And I don't like doing shit half-assed.
Right.
So I just got to find a good a template for a website to be able to put like videos up on there. And you know, I know Andrew was all, they'll steal it. There's software that you
I
can.
just had the urge to punch you square in the fucking
Offended.
face. I don't know why.
Ew.
The way you're looking at me right now, I want to fucking.
I don't like what
I
you
wanna
said. I
hammer fist
don't. No more of this. I'm not involved crap. That's another saying like.
Well, I don't want to. I don't want to participate with you in the fucking tranny porn.
Who said that? That's a Freudian slip from your part.
I don't even want to watch.
Nobody said that.
Okay.
That's a Freudian slip. Yeah, it means you want to, but
Oh yeah, that's exactly because I said I don't want to means I do want to, and Leonard's fucking.
that's what. That's a Freudian. That's a Freudian slip for you.
I got your Freudian slip.
I mean, you don't got to enjoy it. You just got to look at it as a job. That's it.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
I'll be enjoying it. I like to.
You'll enjoy it.
I'll help
Me and
you
him
out.
we'll be there
We're
just doing
gonna
our
help
stuff.
you out
Yeah.
any way
I like to
we can.
kill two. Thanks, I appreciate it. But I like to kill two birds with one stone in life. That's why when I'm on the bike, I'm getting cardio, I'm getting sun, I'm getting vitamin D. That's why, people were saying, "Oh, isn't Jason? He's making money." And Cali Muscle, Chuck Basher, he's making money playing video games. Well, hell, want to make money having sex? It's better than playing video games.
Oh, man. You probably do just fine. We'll get
Just to
the
be a
ball
700-pound freak.
That's part of the reason why we haven't been around on this shit for about a month. We're just regrouping, and you had a little bout with depression. You can tell people about that.
It is when you.
Hey, listen, everybody.
I gave 100.
I don't know. I think everybody at one time thinks about killing themselves. Not seriously considering it, but you think about it if you would.
Yeah, everybody does. To say they don't, they're a liar.
Right. But then when you think of the consequences and who it's going to affect.
Like I said, you're going to be dead soon enough.
2004, I was out there pretty hard for a while, and I did 800 milligrams of oxycodone, and
What's a normal dose?
that's like fucking kill. They say it's like a normal dose is like 5 milligrams, 10 milligrams. And then
What?
800.
You did
You're lucky
800.
you're not fucking brain dead, too.
Dude, it was so bizarre. Like, I got 1080s. I crushed them up and I snorted them.
What?
Jesus Christ.
I puked. I went and laid down.
Well, you probably puked most of them up, which is a good thing.
Well, yeah. So that was
But still, that's...
But no, I was so fucked up. I was staying in Fort Lauderdale, at a place in Fort Lauderdale. I had a rented house down there, and Wilma was coming, and my parents came down. I think if I had fallen asleep, I probably would have died, because I had just laid down, and I just started falling asleep, and my parents came and, Louis, do you know that there's a hurricane coming? And I had no idea. But I was I was so fucking high from them fucking pills, I couldn't even walk. I was drunk.
Man.
My mother goes, look at him, he's drunk.
Yeah, I'm drunk.
Man.
Kiara, please stop.
And were you doing that? Were you doing that to kill yourself?
Not, what to do
This
the?
fucking dog is a nuisance for this. For these
Yeah,
wires
no,
and shit.
she's going to be at my wife's on Mondays. I tried to commit suicide. Yeah, I'd been on a long run. And I was like, fuck it, I can't keep doing this shit. It's like killing me.
Jeez. What went through your mind, Lou? You're just thinking.
I'm a drug addict. I can't fucking stop using drugs. I'm fucking tired of living this lifestyle.
Were you getting an effect from it at that point? I mean, a high?
From the what? From smoking crack?
The oxys.
I mean, I used oxys. Yeah, I got high from oxys, but I mean, I intentionally bought them to commit suicide.
Jeez.
Fuck.
Yeah, and I didn't die, and I was like, I guess God doesn't want me dead. So
Right. Exactly.
I said I'm not going to try that again. I guess.
But you didn't
So
think
stick
of
around for a
anything
little while
like what's going to happen next?
But I'll be honest. I go through life thinking like what fucking is there? You know what I mean? I'm going to do the same shit the rest of my life, and it's just like I don't know. I don't know where the fuck I'm at right now.
Well, most people that slip into that deep depression to where they actually do kill themselves, they think, that they're doing everybody a favor by killing themselves. Like everybody around them's life is gonna. But that's what they think, man. It's twisted.
It's
fucked up, man.
I used to get really, really bad depression. I'll be right back.
She's over here.
Oh, yeah. She's at her bowl. I thought she was...
Like you're ready to kill a bitch.
I used to be on all kinds of antidepressants, and I would get it, and I had stopped taking tests, and I wasn't taking antidepressants, and my fucking levels plummeted, and I was fucking, I was like in bed for a week straight. I wanted to fucking blow my fucking brain down. I was so fucking it was just so dark. I didn't want to leave my fucking. It still happens to me today. I still get it. Like I don't want to leave my bed.
Yeah, it was like that in that past month. I'll say that.
Yeah, I had to come. I remember coming over and getting you out of the house, man. To get.
Yeah, I didn't want to go outside. I didn't take any vitamins. I ended up getting a throat infection, 4 days off vitamin C. And you see what that does to you.
No shit.
As soon as I got back on the vitamins, it cleared up.
Huh. Yeah, my cousin, he committed suicide a little over 4 years ago, man. 29 years old, left a 10-year-old and an 8-year-old. It's fucking awful. The kid was fucking depressed even since he was a teenager. It's terrible. He was a good athlete, too. Good quarterback.
Yeah, that's why, Lou had the oxys there. If there's something there like a gun and you're thinking like that, get rid of it.
Yeah, well, you said if you had a gun in your house, you would have.
And you know what? Here's a strange thing about it. If you want to kill yourself and you remove your gun, if someone comes in and kills you, guess what? It's not on your hands. It's not on your... You know what I mean? It's like...
No, I understand what you're saying.
When you face God, hey, somebody killed me.
I couldn't fucking blow my brains out. I would have a hard time fucking doing that.
Yeah, that's...
I like, what if you fucking live, Like, fuck.
Yeah, I saw a guy do that it's on the internet. Look at Bud Dwyer in Pennsylvania. I was watching the news one afternoon when I came from school. It's a county commissioner who's facing prison time. He took out an envelope and took a gun right to his head. Went up like this, and the roof of his mouth, shot himself. Live TV. Blood gushing out of his nose. Everyone in the room's like, don't do it, Bud, don't do it. And he went, boom.
How many people were in the room?
Like 50.
No shit.
Yeah, it was live. It's on the internet. Bud Dwyer suicide. Look it up, maniacs.
That's okay.
I saw that live, and I was like a teenager.
Yeah, that Bourdain killed himself a few weeks ago. The lady Kate Spade did. See, all the money in the world. It doesn't, you have those demons, man. It does not fucking matter.
I think it's the brain. I think when you're depleted and your brain chemicals are down, yeah, you're going to want to kill yourself. If you're taking antidepressants and all that stuff, and testosterone's a great mood elevator. I mean, you're fighting body chemistry. It's a tough thing. Don't mess up your, that's why I think not getting into antidepressants in the first place, they give them to kids. They wanted to give it to me at one point. I never took it. I mean, I'll take Phenibut, but who knows?
Is that an antidepressant, though?
In a way, yeah, it certainly is.
I've never tried Phenibut.
Oh, shit. I'm supposed to meet Maddie this weekend.
This dog's head is bigger than mine. Leonard, you're like fucking sunken into that couch.
Yeah.
You gonna fall asleep?
No.
All right, what else came up the last few weeks?
Well, did we talk about the barbecue at all, or what happened at the barbecue? Did that? You guys have a podcast after that? Or
No.
No, we didn't have one after the barbecue. The only thing I said before.
Any thoughts you want to say on the barbecue, Lou, since you held it?
It just, for myself, it was too stressful for me, man. I just I don't like hosting shit. You know what I mean? I don't.
Yeah, you busted your
Because
ass.
you want everybody to be happy.
Yeah, I want everybody. This one girl said no. Somebody that asked her, and it fucking pissed me off. You know what I mean?
Some of those girls look fucking petrified, man. They weren't really. They weren't. I don't want to say working girls or trying to work anything. It's, some of them were. Some of them weren't.
Yeah.
It was. I think they just got, and a lot of them didn't fucking speak any English.
Yeah, that's how most of them are, though.
Yeah.
Most of them are.
Not a fucking word of English.
But
It was fun though, man. You definitely came through. It was a good time.
it was good. It was good seeing Jason and watching Lenny. I got to watch Lenny again for the second time. But this time he was with a female, a black female.
So if she had the dildos in her purse, she said she came prepared. I said, we'll wait for that.
I missed the whole baby birding thing, and she did that in the kitchen.
Yeah, she took a brownie and baby birded me.
I missed that too. I was kind of pissed that I missed that.
I saw a clip of a video. Where was that?
I didn't see any of the fucking videos. I mean, like, what the
Well,
fuck?
Jason put them on his Instagram story. There were some of them, and they didn't like that shit.
What I'd like to do is, even
they
out in
got
public,
pissed.
like go to McDonald's and have a girl baby bird me in McDonald's.
Just walk up to a stranger and say, "Will you spit your
No,
food
like
in
you
my
come in
mouth?"
with a girl and sit down and eat, and all of a sudden she baby birds you in front of other people.
It's you just gotta find the right kind of girl that'd be willing to do that. That's what it comes down to.
They're out there.
But yeah, Ashley. I mean, I think Ashley Ashley could be fun.
She sure was. She did a good job on Jason.
Look at that drool coming out of that fucking dog's mouth.
It's
Is that
everywhere. It's
everywhere?
everywhere.
Yeah.
That's heat escaping, isn't it? I heard
Their
heat escapes between their paws and their tongue.
from their mouth. That's why they pant.
And their paws, too, I saw.
You ever see that Tom Hanks movie back in the Turner
Hooch?
and Hooch?
Yeah. That was a Bordeaux. She's a Boerboel.
A Boerboel?
A Boerboel, yep. Boerboel it stands for farm dog in Dutch.
Okay.
They're South African Mastiffs. Very, very, very dominant, protective dogs. That's what they're bred for. They're bred to protect the home.
So they keep the lions away from the sheep.
Animals, yep, everything, yep.
Wow, they're
And
not
usually
afraid
when
of a
people
lion.
have them. They own 6 to 10 of them. You see some of the pictures I see with some of these dogs. And the males, she's 115, whatever, 110 or 15 pounds.
She looks 300.
Yeah.
And she's small. My male,
She's fucking solid.
my male was 175, solid as a rock.
Mean?
No, he was cool, but he would let you know. I mean,
Yeah.
he'd like if someone was coming by, my wife was walking him and someone's coming by, he'd bark at her.
So, in your opinion, which is the toughest dog, I say, you could put in a big dog or whatever on Earth?
What is the what?
The toughest dog that would win a fight.
Well, I mean, I think, and it was broken down to me this way. Pit bulls are the breed that wins in dog fights.
But do they got this? Can they handle the size of one of these?
No, but here's the thing: they've been so many years of fighting. They've become the best, the best breed for when it comes to that stuff. Oh, come on, Kiara! I think my thing came out.
No, you're good.
He broke it down to me this way.
Sit down.
Greyhounds are the fastest dogs
Yeah.
on the planet because they've been conditioned to run.
Yeah.
And there's been generations and generations and generations of pit bulls. I mean, and I'm not someone that's into dog fighting or anything like that.
Yeah, that's disgusting, barbaric.
I mean, I have buddies that raise pit bulls, but they're like they win. You know what I mean? Because the way they condition them and what kind of shape they get in. And even I said that to him. I go, dude, how can you tell me that a 40-pound dog is going to kill a 150-pound dog? It's the law of the jungle. The law of the jungle. Bigger animal always wins.
Yeah, you hear that, Dale?
And he's like, no, not with this, not with this, not with this. And I was, I'm personally not a huge pit bull fan. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't like smaller dogs, and they're okay, but it's not like I like big dogs.
Yeah. Did you ever see any cockfighting in you guys?
No, but I'm sure you have.
That's not a Freudian slip.
You're cockfighting with your trannies.
Actually, I did. One of the trannies was falling asleep. Andrew Cutler was passed out on GHB, so I took him home and I took his truck, his red truck he still has.
That's the story you
Went
told
down
where you
Boerboel
jerked each
Boulevard,
other
yeah.
off? Yeah.
She was falling asleep. I went down to 3.
That's enough.
And I grabbed my cock and hers and we jerked each other off.
Yeah, that's
I jerked both of us off.
We don't need to hear about it.
It was called a 2-for-1.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Everybody's asking why'd you shave, Leonard?
Because I'm not one of these guys with these cookie cutter beards strutting around a dime a dozen.
He looks good. He looks better. He needs to look like that in my office.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I look younger too, I was told.
That's good, Luke.
Plus,
got
I'm
you
not a
helping out
cookie.
with the shirts.
I'm not a cookie cutter.
Lenny works hard. He goes in there and does his job. Happy
Yeah,
to
I've been
help.
trained all those years on the job. It's like come in there and shut up and do your work. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Do what you need to do.
Go to work for 4 hours and go home.
Yeah.
Tough life.
Don't.
Tough life.
Well, today was a little rough.
Well, Monday, yeah, you work till 3.
The shirts are going good, huh?
Yeah, they're going, but it's, we can take this off air, but the reason.
Yeah. We're actually restocking the shirts this week, so we're just getting every shirt in large and extra large sizes. I got a few of them.
Yeah, we got guests coming on these podcasts, so anybody out there, someone that's in Florida, let them know. But we'll make sure we have different topics too, like a wide range so we can learn at the same time. I know I've learned on all these.
What's crazy when we do these, it's like you think about shit. If I don't write it down or put it in my notes, I totally forget. So tonight or tomorrow, I'll be thinking about it like, fuck.
Dude,
Forgot
I
to
was
talk
I was
about
sitting
that.
here and we were talking about stuff, and I want to say something, and I always kept forgetting.
Exactly. You
What the
got to
fuck was
put
I
it in your
just gonna
notes.
say?
I know.
Yeah, Dumbo with her fine self is so distracting. It's hard for us to think.
You're just thinking about munching.
She's
on
got a
your
nice
ass.
butt. I
Yeah.
was checking her butt out at the barbecue.
No, she's actually, to me, a
Yeah,
nice...
she's got a good shitter on.
She's a nice, interesting girl. I could sit down and have a conversation with her and what she said before, with the political
She's
situation.
actually she's very cool. They're
She's
fucking.
very
Those two are
interesting.
fucking attached at the hip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, that's fucking too much for my shit.
Yeah, that can get old.
Yeah, fuck codependency like that shit. Got to go everywhere together.
But you got to remember, she's not here year round. She's only here for a few months and then has to go back. So
The only person I want to be attached with is Christina Broccolini, hopefully.
Every woman I've ever wanted to be attached to, I've been attached to them. So you just got to work a little bit harder, Lenny.
Yeah.
And that's it. You got to just set your goals and achieve them, Lenny.
My goal is Christina.
you need an address. She
Yeah.
can wake up one morning and walk outside and
I
see
mean,
you
I'll
standing
watch-
there.
I woke up early Sunday morning, watched an episode of Mystery Hunters. It was wonderful.
You're going to get in the cage.
She's so cute, and then she lifts up my spirits. Just to hear her voice is amazing.
So how's the house cleaning going?
It's going good. I'm throwing a few things out.
All right. Well, if we're
Don't
gonna
know what I'm
if
going to do
we're
with the
gonna
muscle
If
magazines.
we're gonna
But
do a cooking video, you need to clean it up.
I don't know. I may be thinking about moving. I don't know. I may relocate.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to see. Pardon me? Yeah, I may move up to Lake Worth.
Lake Worthless?
Yeah.
Fuck that. Move up to Boynton.
It's a thought. That's a thought.
All right, we're about ready to get out of here. Yeah, it's an hour and a half.
Any
Let's
final
go.
messages? Well, I'll be bigger every week, as you maniacs will see. More massive every week
Yeah.
up until next year. And Dale, I hope you're doing the same. And quit being so with those cookie cutter pictures with those bodybuilders like everybody else does. I've seen them for years. There's a pro or whatever, and he's going like this to you with a finger.
Yeah, hey.
Like, what's that? Hey. It's more like, hey, never heard of her.
We need to start coming up with more content and get some people in here and
Yeah.
start getting this thing going.
Get
Turn
some
it up a notch.
get some girls pulling their pants down in here. How do you guys like that?
Maybe nice to have
Stripper
some, yeah, walking around behind us naked and stuff.
Serving drinks.
Yeah. Some nice tan 10-10 with some dangling meat walking around.
I know nothing about 10-10s.
Well, Lou, all I could say is once you go that way, you're hooked, line, and sinker. I hate to say it. I don't know if it's good or bad.
Well,
But
that's why he won't go that way.
I personally like
Maybe.
vagina.
it's just a new, it'll blow your mind because it's so
Vagina.
different.
Vagina.
No dick.
Like I said before, though, you can only use one hole at a time. They're the ultimate sexual experience because you can say so many
Why do you
different things
keep
with
trying to convince people to like that?
it. I don't
shit?
want to. I'm just telling the truth.
Lenny,
It's dangerous.
That's in your mind.
I'm not looking to have fucking shit inserted into my body. I'm being honest. I'm looking to
I don't
insert.
He's not
either,
looking to
but-
get his shit pushed in.
Yeah, I'm looking to
I'm
insert.
not. I never really was into that myself. It never really happened. But I mean, let's
What,
do
you just let
another-
them suck your dick? You suck on their tits? I mean, what do you do?
And he sucks
Yeah.
their fucking dick.
You look at him, and
And that's a
while you're
homosexual
doing it, you look at
activity.
this girl's face, and she's talking to you like a girl. It's a weird experience, but it's. Then he's like, "Wow, this is great."
I mean, you're not the first one of my friends in my life that have gotten into that shit. Like my other buddy Jay, he's like he did this. He said the same.
Jay
thing.
Masters.
No, he's from way back in the '90s.
Yeah.
Bodybuilder?
Yeah, Jay
Most
did.
of them,
Jay
most
Cutler?
bodybuilders are half a fags.
He's
They
like,
are.
you should try trainees. I'm like, dude, no. If I want to fuck someone in the ass, I'll get a woman. You know, I'm not gonna fucking fuck a ball bag. Oh, the way they squeal.
Yeah, because they have a
Fucking, I don't care how they
If you talk to Jay Masters, he explains how they have a prostate gland, and they get a thrill out of it more than a
What
woman.
does?
A tranny, because they have a prostate. You tickle their prostate gland when you
Because
fuck
women don't have prostates.
Right, and they don't get the pleasure that a tranny would, so that's where they get that squealing.
Did that thing go off? Do you know?
I don't know. I may have, but I mean, we're wrapping it up. You said, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks. This was great. Hope you guys liked it. I know you liked it.
What's the website again for Happy Hulk?
Happy_Hulk 18.
On Instagram, the link is in the
Instagram.
bio.
And happyhulk.com is a website to order.
NewWorldNutrition.com. Great non-cookie cutter proteins, natural, GMO free, easy to digest, an incredible liver cleaner. Look what it did for me.
Yeah.
Keeps me alive.
And they've got Stashco beard oil for all the cookie cutters with beards. Promo code Big Brad, all caps. Save you a few bucks.
And we're going to get on the dark web and we're going to start peddling some other products, and Lenny will let you know about that later.
All right.
Yeah, you could torture me for Bitcoin money. You can sit there and have a 10 poke me with a knife. It depends what you want to see.
Poke you with a knife?
Yeah, cut me open and torture me with battery cables.
I think a lot of that
stomach
stuff is
open.
fake, though.
Oh, absolutely.
I hear some stuff is beyond sick. Well, good night, Christina. I hope to see you soon, and thanks, Adam McLeod, for all you've done. Your tireless, never-ending search
Adam,
for
you're
Christina.
the one, man. You gotta get Christina.
Could you imagine the guy that made that possible, whoever that's going to be? That meeting, that live video with Christina?
That would be great. I hope somebody can.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, we're out of here.
We'll see you next week.
Good night, fucks.